I just want the haters to know that you guys are right. That Benzino diss, it really got to me as a stand. I just don't think the rap god of Eminem can come back from this because he's so. So I was having a little bit of fun like we like to do on this channel. God bless the trolls of America. But we were pointing at some discrepancies, right? People are like, you need to come with receipts. You need to come with receipts. And look, all I was looking at was I thought it was really interesting as someone who has actually dove into Benzino's catalog. Listen, we did a 2.5-hour live stream on this, but we've listened to a number of Benzino tracks. And I like to think that as a breakdown channel and an analysis channel who has gained the subs that I've gained because of my breakdown abilities, right? I'm basing my assumptions off of that, right? So when you hear the latest diss track that Benzino did and you compare it to past releases in terms of style, in terms of the rhyme writing, just in terms of the amount of bars and wordplay on it, like there was a pretty glaring difference. And also with the delivery, you know, you could tell when someone's like reading off of a page and reading off of something. And with his delivery, there were definitely moments that just felt like he was reading things. And then as a number of people pointed out, like the very end, when Benzino goes, Benzino's dogs, and all of a sudden starts talking about him in the third person, there are just little moments that are slightly strange and weird. But, you know, there's no smoke without fire. Things don't line up. So you guys have been sending me this. You've been saying that Cliff Beats has made a video. Now, he is a ghostwriter. He is a professional ghostwriter in the industry. So he's calling the bluff. And he's saying, hey, I think I got an idea of who was ghostwriting this latest diss track from Benzino. So I thought, you know what? Let's dive into this. Let's see what he has to say. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I broke it down. There's a lot to break down. I thought it was a solid diss track. I thought it was a really, really solid diss track of Marshall Mathers. And I pointed out the lines that I really liked and the methods of attack that I like. I also pointed out some of the methods of attack that I thought were pretty recycled, pretty reused from other rappers that have tried to go at him and all of that. But that's what you get on this channel. We're always going to break down the bars and do that. And I think it definitely merits a response from Marshall Mathers. That's for another day. In the meantime, we need to look at the origin story of this. We need to see if Quentin Miller is on tap like he's been for Drizzy Drake. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Clip Beats, no script, off the rip. We're jumping straight into this. All right. Look, yesterday, well, today, actually, a few hours ago, we did the reaction to Benzino's new track, dissing Eminem. And while doing the reaction or bar breakdown, I noticed, just because of my field of expertise, patterns, things that I've seen before, people I've worked with. I've noticed that he had some help with writing that track. Some people took offense to it, even, you know, turned it into a racial issue. I don't know why. Yeah, I know I'm white, but you know what? I also am in hip hop, so it is what it is. But this video is to show you that Benzino had ghostwriters, and I called one out for you already. It's pretty obvious to fucking see, but I'm going to show you. Cassidy. One of my favorite rappers growing up, known to ghostwrite. You could just hear it all over the entire project.
So, Cassidy from down the road in Philly, baby.
Oh, what I'm going to do is show you a little bit of a compilation here of some Cassidy clips. There's no fancy editing, nothing like that. And we're going to even jump from interviews where Cassidy's showing you, like, basically saying, like, I want to battle Eminem, and showing you how he studied Eminem and knows Eminem's cadences and how to play with them. So there's always been like a underlying thing with Cassidy and M. Cassidy's been trying to battle Eminem for a long time. But I'm going to show you. I'm even going to show you the track Benzino put up right next to other bars from Cassidy that sound quite similar. Like, subscribe to enjoy this content. And I'm just going to show you a few.
All right. Yeah, I'm interested to see where we go with this.
Things that are very similar. Now, I got 30,000 tabs open right now, so bear with me. That's why I have this open. All right, so
Cliff is on his I got time today energy.
Let's just go really quick to Benzino's Rap Elvis, all right? Let's just listen to some... Well, first off, before we do that... No, you know what? Fuck it. We're jumping right into it. Let's listen to some flow patterns from Benzino real quick.
By the way, those of you like hating about my reaction and other people's reactions to this, you're welcome. You're welcome, because last time I checked, I think my reaction has more views than Benzino's actual song. And reaction channels are doing more numbers than the song itself. So you're welcome for the promo.
All right, just listen to a few flow patterns. Just listen to this.
It's back to back and it's action packed and a pop rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that. Last time you battled, shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1. You been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man, and I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand, my nigga young.
And it's very nice condensed rhyme schemes. We talked about this, man, when I was breaking down the track.
All right. So, in fact, run it back one more time. One more time for the people.
Rap, but why you don't support none of these battle cats? Drake be at
Cliff is on a different energy here.
And by the way, Cassidy has now become like a full-time battle rapper. So, of course, it's very convenient that he would bring in smack and also battle rap. And all these other battle raps.
It's where your ass was at. Room full of hood niggas back to back and it's action.
That is a good point. That is, I did think that was I thought it was a good line of attack, but I thought it was interesting because if you look at battle rap, there's so many battle rappers that want to battle Eminem and that have tried to, you know, bring it around over the years. And Benzino is not a battle rapper. Oh my God, now I'm thinking about his style of delivery is very battle rapper-esque, and how he's letting some of these punchlines sit and marinate and how he's setting up some of them. Ooh, you could definitely start to see some parallels there. It's a very battle rap style. For someone who's not known to be a battle rapper, it's interesting he wants to call out Eminem for the battle rap scene. Interesting.
And a pop rapper smack dab in the middle. Imagine that. Last time you battled, shit was like 22 years ago versus Marv 1. What was the outcome of that matchup? Marv 1. You been afraid, you ain't no renegade fam, and you duck my clipper blades, cause you ain't with the fade fam. Me, you and Royce can box. 2-on-1, y'all get the same hands. I'm in the trench with weight bands, so when I lift them, they land. I've been a made man, you little mangy minute made man.
That's funny, little mangy. That's what I'm saying. Also, he's calling him little. Benzino's 5'3". I'm his 5'8".
And I'm pissing all in your lyrical lemonade stand, my nigga.
All right, so you heard that, right? You heard the flow patterns. Now let me point a few things out. There's plenty of freestyles I can use. I can honestly go pick any single one of these. Let's just pick this one. This is from this is one of the first documented battles from Cassidy. Now, just pay attention to his schemes, his flow patterns. You ready?
Y'all coke make the pipers mad, and all eyes on me. What y'all, some type of fags? Mad cause my shit plush, dog. I like the flash.
Make the pipers mad. Da 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 da. Like the flash. Da 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 da. You hear? You know what I'm talking about with that sort of battle rap style of delivery that Benzino was using.
I rock a regular clothes where they slice the tag. And if a nigga come at Cass like he's sweet, he get the double pipe to eat. I like the beef. Still like NyQuil, put you right to sleep. I'll break your ankles if I like your sneaks. Put your mouth on the curb, make you bite the street. Leave most of y'all missing like piper teeth. You flip twice a week, you hustling all wild. Stop getting it, mixing it, cutting it all up.
Makes me want to go back and re-listen to I'm a hustler, I'm a hustler, homie.
Old quarter key, see, fucking it all up. You see him, BM, trucking it all up. You cutting the roll up? Well, I could help you. You had dimes the size of Alka-Seltzers. When I bring it to you, man, you can't be scared, because you're going to get served. If I don't get mine and you going to get churned, I'll burn each one out of these. Your whole head will crack like sunflower seeds. Niggas, give me...
Okay. Now, let's go back to the Benzino rap again, all right?
Nigga, young Z dissed you. Let's get this clear. The white broad, stop me. Machine gun on dish you. If you thought your rap bars was hard, you really need to grow up. You just plain Eminem, you ain't got no nuts, huh?
You just plain Eminem, you ain't, and he just left a space for it. And yeah, that's what I'm talking about, like the spacing of it. Instead of like being fluid with it, like I've heard a lot of other Benzino tracks when he's more like fluid. You ain't got no nuts. Da 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 da. You hear again? You heard Cassidy, but it was spitting a cappella. not over top of a beat. But it doesn't necessarily have to be Cassidy. I would definitely put money on another battle rapper assisting with this, and even like being in the studio when this was recorded, because you could just hear the da 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 da, and like the setups and like landing these punchlines. I think what's a really good comparison, you know what? Let's dive into something that Benzino's released in the past couple years, because we need to get a gauge on like where his pen is at currently. I mean, I've listened to a lot of Benzino stuff from years ago now, but let's see where he's at currently, because as far as I'm aware, it's not like he's dropping stuff like all the time. So, I mean, to do what he did on the last track, I feel like his pen's got to be like super sharp. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be operating at a high level and really practicing and training all the time to write like that and to be in that pocket, man, to be in that world of rap. Just go ask Joe Budden how hard it is when like people were talking about possibly a Slaughterhouse comeback, and he's like, man, I'm going to need months to train. I'm going to need months to get back to the level of these cats to do what they're doing, because it is a sport. It is a form of practice, man. If you don't practice it, you lose it, right? So you can develop it over time. But let's go dive into like one of Benzino's tracks, because this is giving me an idea now. All right, let's see this. All right, so this was released in 2022. This is Zeno versus the Planet. He hasn't released like that many singles recently, so it's really hard to like dive into something more recent, because the other track is a compilation track, right? I want like a solo Benzino track so we can hone in on him. Let's listen to this cat.
And then it's a daddy. So here we go. First episode is Zeno versus the Planet. The hood hard, but the internet is easy. They bringing up my past like it's today, and y'all believe it. Them choppy clips looking so cheesy that y'all about to make me lose my faith like sleazy. 50, keep it 100.
Looking so cheesy. Da 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 da. So he doesn't have a very complex multi-syllable internal rhyme scheme. He's just got a very simple end rhyme, 2-syllable scheme on the end rhymes, right? So he's not showing me this pen that he's all of a sudden flashed in this song so far.
I helped you when they jumped you. I should have let him ghost you just like Kanan when they slumped him. My ex got
jumped you, slumped him.
Arrested when I went and picked my son up. But all
son up, slumped him, son up, jumped you. So that's what we're getting in terms of this rhyme writing.
Me arrested when I went and picked my son up. But all the Zista ever did was try to help her come up.
And he's also dot, 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 dot. He's really following the beat, and he's ending his rhyme schemes right on that percussive kit, right? And one thing I noticed with the other track that he did, like we talked about, remember how he let things like go and fall behind in places to really assist the delivery of the punchlines and stuff? Like, he's not showing me some of these techniques on this one.
They waiting on Z to spaz like Will Smith did on Chris, goddammit. So here we go, first episode is
to spaz like Will Smith did on Chris, goddammit. You know, that's not like the most clever of analogies. That's not like that crazy double and triple or a bar that we really need to explain that he showed us again on the recent diss track.
God damn it. So here we go, first episode is Zeno versus the Planet. On 10 toes, I stand a man, a brand, and then it's a daddy. So here we
we got a little bit of an and internal rhyme scheme. That's a 1-syllable internal scheme.
First episode is Zeno versus the Planet.
And I'm done talking. Yeah. You know what it is.
Right, so we've heard that. Let's keep this fresh in our eardrums. Let's jump right back into Benzino's diss right now.
This shit about to get really dark on you. Get them dogs on you. The bark on you. Dog on you. Dog. As soon as you log on, you got them locked on you. Like the law's on you. As soon as your thoughts dawned on you. There's a problem on your hands now, cause I got it solved on you.
Dog on you, dog, dog, the dog, the dog, dog, the dog, the dog, dog. See right there, he's got like really condensed O-sounding rhyme schemes, and he keeps like flipping the dog in different ways, much in the same way that a battle rapper like a Cassidy will lock on to a singular word, in this case the dog, and just like keep flipping it and keep manipulating it, right? He wasn't like locking on to words in that other song and like flipping and manipulating and having just like a crazy condensed rhyme scheme, but you can really hear a battle rapper style of delivery with this.
As soon as you log on, you got them locked on you. Like the law's on you. As soon as your thoughts dawned on you.
Like the law's on you. Soon as the thought dawn on you. Da-da-da-da-do. You see what I'm saying? Yet again, you can hear it. You can so hear it, man. I would put the bank. I'll put the bank that there was assistance on this track. at this point in time. Absolutely. But listen. At the end of the day, it's hip-hop, baby. It's beef. I guarantee you Eminem is doing his homework and his research. So if anybody is going to find receipts on a ghostwriter and be able to share that and divulge that with the world, I'm sure it will be Eminem on deck. He's going to fire back at this. I got a feeling. And like I said, man, at the end of the day, it was still good writing. There was still some really good writing to this. There were some good disses that were thrown in there, and that's what you like to see in hip-hop. You want to see Eminem be challenged. You want to see him have to swing back, right? You don't want it to be like a Nick Cannon where he's not tested. That shit is boring. We don't want that. We want legitimate shots coming at Eminem. We want him to be fired up, because when you get him fired up and push him, that's when you get him at his best. And I think that is only good for hip-hop. But what do you guys think of this situation? Am I way out in left field on this? Do I have some merit to this line of thinking? What do you think of Cliff's video? Shout out to Cliff Beats. If you want to check him out, I'll put the link to that below. But yeah, I think it is really interesting. You know, when I first did my reaction, I was just trolling. I was just having fun with it. But I could hear a marked difference. I didn't really think it through thoroughly. Now all of a sudden we're sat here and we're really thinking this through, and we're really looking at it, and it's like, this is interesting. This is interesting. And I feel like other people can latch onto this and really start to do a comparative analysis and really dig through previous Benzino tracks and releases to see if there's any sort of connection to how this track is in terms of how it's dropped. Because it's a very different style and a very different leap compared to anything else that we've heard. I don't know. Jury's still out on it. That's up to you guys. Those of you who are going to be bitter and you're going to hate in the comment section, so what? I don't really give a fuck. Have a fun time on my channel. Enjoy the comment section. Go back under your bridges later on. I'll catch you again at Knox Hill. See you later.